Hey guys, so we're gonna start, and I have like two giant zits on my face, so we're just gonna cover those up. Maybe. I don't know. But first thing, I'm just gonna tie my hair out of my face because I hate having my hair on my face and getting like all tangled up in my foundation. Ain't no thing. Starting out with my Chanel primer. So I'm just like getting this like on my T-zone. It dries really fast, so just like be careful. Oh yeah, and this isn't a hickey. I actually burnt myself with a curling iron for the first time in like four or 5 years, and it's kind of embarrassing, but whatever, it's me, so not surprised. Next I'm gonna take my Smashbox primer water because I'm obsessed with it, but it's almost out, and just spray my face. I love spraying my face. So refreshing. I don't know. So as that's soaking in, I'm gonna kind of get my shit together because I never really have it together. So, okay, when that's settled down on your face enough, I'm gonna take the It Cosmetics by Under Eye, and I'm gonna put it on my pimples and a little bit under my eyes, anywhere that I want like extra coverage underneath my foundation. Maybe. And then I just kind of like dot it. Areas like here where it gets red. I like to do a little bit on my nose and under the eyes. And this stuff is very opaque, so just keep that in mind. But I put a lot under my eyes because I need to get it on my lids as well. So I'm just taking this brush. It's a Tarte brush. And this brush was from the Rainforest of the Sea collection. And it came out like right when the collection came out, and I bought like 4 of them because I loved this brush so much. I have one left because they've all fallen apart on me. That's a whole video on its own. But I fucking love this so much, and I got it for my assistant too, and she loves it. But I feel like if you wash it a lot, it's gonna fall apart really quick. But it's just like a nice blending brush, and I like this one for like cream contouring like the sides of my nose when I do that, but I'm not that fancy. So anyways, I'm going in with this Mary Kay Time Wise Luminous Wear liquid foundation. You can only get this from those like people that sell Mary Kay. I'm just using it because it's old and I should probably like throw it out, but I don't have the heart to throw out products even if they break me out. So I'm just dotting this all over my face, and this is how I like do my foundation on most days. And I'm taking my nasty ass beauty blender. And I have not washed this in a while, and that's so out of character for me because I wash my sponge like every day. So I'm just taking it on the side. I usually use the bottom of it, like the flat part, but there's so much product on it that it just like doesn't blend it the same. Okay, so my camera did something fucking weird and stopped recording, which is what I was afraid of the whole time. So it cut out while I was doing my foundation. I didn't do anything, I just did my foundation, and now I'm doing my brows. So if you guys wanted to know on how to do my brows, like, I'll let you girl. But I'm just using the Mascara Beverly Hills dark brown because I have dark brown hair. I'm just filling them in now. Okay, so now we're gonna do our concealer and highlight. So I'm gonna take that. And I just like dot it on because I don't want it to like remove my foundation. Down nose. So on the forehead. And here. And there's that. Ooh, hitch the hair. Like, even if I fucking tie my hair up, it just like always ends up in my makeup anyways. Also, weird fact is, anytime I do my makeup, my nose starts running like crazy. Because that's the thing we want to happen. Now, we're going to take our beauty blender again. And I'm just going to go over those areas that I just concealed. And blend those out. The thing I like about the most about this concealer is that it like stays in the place that you put it, and it's very, very, very covered. Like, it has very high coverage. And because I hate when my shit creases, I'm gonna take my powder right away, and this is just a Chanel translucent powder. I'm bougie as fuck. And I'm just taking this here for now, and this is just setting it. I'm not baking it or whatever the fuck. And then I'm just gonna go and set all those areas of my face. I'm gonna take a pressed powder. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match today. I'm just putting this all over my face, and this is just gonna kind of warm up the skin. Next, we're gonna go on tour. Taking the Smashbox Contour Kit. This is from a Sephora $500 Point Perk. Might as well be $500. I'm gonna use this brush. It's a Real Techniques brush from Walmart. I'm taking the first shade, which is like the ashier shade, and I'm just gonna start giving myself some actual features. So I've been really into RuPaul's Drag Race recently, like just of recent. And I'm obsessed with it. Like, I literally cannot stop watching this show. And I like fell in love with Adore Delano. So girl, hit me up. Fuck, let's hang out. So just taking that shade on this like Morphe like brush, and I'm just like putting it in my crease. I'm gonna be doing eyeshadow today, but I like to just kind of hollow out my face no matter what. Next, I'm taking like an angled brush and the second shade, the bronzing. Now we're gonna do the eyes, and I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I am obsessed with this palette. But before that, I'm just gonna take a sponge and this Ben Nye powder, and I'm just gonna cake it under . So now that you look like a fucking tiger, we're gonna go and do the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with like a flat brush and the shade Bay from the palette, and put this just all over my lid. Next, I'm gonna be taking Sandalwood from the palette with the giant Morphe brush. And I'm just gonna make this kind of like a transition color. And I like to bring it up a bit. Just kidding. I'm gonna take Flamingo. I stared at that for so long, and that brush and just pop that into the crease. And I'm gonna bring this under the eye. And I like to go like under my eye bag because I feel like it opens the eye a bit more, accentuates the eye bag. No, I think that it just like looks good on my eyes because I have really big eyes. So I just do that. Now I'm taking Maneater. It's so fucking annoying. And I'm gonna go over top of all that. Just like that do. I'm starting on the outer corner and I'm just gonna like swooping it and going into the eye again. Same shit. I'm a huge 90s makeup person, so I love grunge makeup. It's like my favorite thing, which is why I love Adore Delano so much, because her makeup is just like full 90s grunge. It's fucking unreal. God damn. Okay. Now that we feel like a cotton candy piece of shit, we're gonna add sparkle, I guess. And just kind of crease it, but like not that good. And again, I'm gonna find where my crease is, and I'm just going to blend this to that pink. Okay, whatever. I'm going to take Moon Dust in the palette on the fluff brush that we used, and I'm just gonna put this like right on top of that. Maneater brush, tapping it in there, and I'm just gonna kind of go back into the outer corner and just kind of like buff this out because I want it to be like soft, you know? So I'm just kind of like flicking the eyeshadow on the outer corner and just kind of like swooping the area, darling. I'm gonna take this MAC 217 brush that's dirty, and I'm gonna go in with more of that Maneater, but I'm just gonna like focus this a little bit more on the outer and just kind of like more in the crease, and I'm gonna smoke that out in a second. I just like wanted it a bit darker. I got my Too Faced glitter glue. More on the inner and just kind of like fade out. I'm gonna take this teensy tiny little brush and I'm gonna put it in the color 24 karat in that palette, which is just that gold looking color. Pick some of that up with my finger. Then we're gonna blend this one more time. Okay, next I'm gonna take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil, and I'm just gonna kind of like try not to fuck this up, because I always fuck up. Okay, and now that you have your eyeliner looking like a preschooler did it, we are gonna wipe this stuff away. Fun fact about me, I can do my makeup with both hands. Taking Milk by NYX. I'm just gonna apply this to the waterline. And then I'm gonna take the brush that I used for this, soft ochre, and I'm gonna go into Black Truffle, which is just black, and go underneath that lash line. And this is just to give the eye a little bit more definition. So now you're gonna take a blush, and I'm gonna be using Orgasm by NARS, and just like a brush, and I'm just gonna dust this, starting on my cheeks and kind of blending it into that bronzer. Okay, so next I'm taking soft brown Maybelline brow gel shit. Fuck, that's tongue twister. And I'm just gonna go over my brows. And I do this at the end because I always get powder and shit all over my brows, so it just like helps take any powder that's left on there away, just sealing them down. Perfect. And I look really crazy because I don't have like anything else on right now. Next we're gonna go in with some highlight. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And I'm going to be using the Sage Summer today, which is the lightest shade out of the palette. I'm just going to be taking a fan brush. This is a crown brush, I don't know. Exactly what it is though. And I'm just gonna go to town. I feel like a girl can never have enough highlight, let alone too much. So just put some forehead. I like to go down the nose, tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. And I just did a little bit on my chin. Then I'm gonna take a brush like this, and I'm gonna take that highlight and I'm gonna put that just like here. And I'm gonna blend that in. And then we're gonna do some mascara. So I'm gonna curl my lashes, and I'm gonna start with this Shuyu Mora eyelash curler. Just gonna get it there. And then I'm using the Max Factor Masterpiece Max High Volume Definition Mascara in Black Velvet. And I like this because I like the brush. Some people hate plastic brushes. I'm all about that. Okay, so now we're gonna take lashes, and I'm just using these Flirty lashes by Kiss. And some black duo glue because I have liner down. And wait for that to dry. I get really impatient when I'm waiting for eyelash glue to dry. Okay. Okay, lashes, come on, work with me today. Okay. Okay. This is where shit gets real. The inner corner. Oh, there she is. Yes, very I'm going to be using Soar by MAC. Just outlining. This is going to be a long shot, but I'm taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills sepia shade, and I'm going to put it over top. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm scared. Oh, okay. Oh, I really like this actually. Tell me how beautiful this look is right now. Okay, now you're gonna set your face. Just taking Fix Plus, because I don't know where my other stuff is. So fresh. Did my hair, and this is the final look. How awesome do I look? How awesome is my makeup? So good, thank you. Just kidding. So this is my 90s grunge slash full glam slash Adore Delano inspired makeup. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave a message down below. Sorry, I'm just holding my camera right now. And if you want to know any of the products that I used or mentioned, I will also link those in the description. And when I say link, I'm just gonna write them down because let's be real, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video.